You're watching BetRepublic TV with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And the next game we're looking at is Wigan versus Arsenal. Arsenal are now out to 40-1 to win the Premier League after losing 2-1 at Tottenham in midweek. And Wigan, they're 6-1 to be relegated after a pretty drab 0-0 draw at home to a Portsmouth reserve, Steve, which shows that if Wigan do stay up this season, and it looks like they will, it's just going to be by default, isn't it? Because there's three teams worse than them.
Yeah.
But they're not really proactively going out there and staying
No, they do
up.
frustrate me. I mean, all this about how they play great football and the manager likes them to knock the ball around. A bit of a misnomer to me. They are really, really frustrating side. As you say, that you just wonder what they are, what they bring to the party, shall we say, what they bring to the Premiership, because they will stay up, even though for the main they've been very, very poor. Yeah.
Looking at Arsenal, Steve, they've had a great attitude to staying in this title race over the months. There have been times when they've been 8 or 9 points back and they've stayed in there, and they've obviously had a lot of belief.
Because the other two have underperformed.
Maybe. Do you think what happens to them this week, do you think it will affect the players and will make them think, well, I think now it's all over?
I don't know whether or not that will change their psyche completely. I'm not sure whether they really ever thought that. They were going to pick the other two. It was going to, let's be honest, I said to you a couple of weeks ago, the door ain't going to be open very much longer. This will be shut, and if you keep making, either team that makes a mistake, they'll be out of it. Yeah. Arsenal have made a mistake and they're out of it. So, Chelsea have done no more than what we expected them to do all season. Over the last couple of months, have just applied themselves and played the way that we thought they would. And it's just that, as I say, the other teams have underperformed, and Arsenal are what they are. They've unfortunately, without Van Persie, they're not quite the side that we imagined, and I'm not quite sure how much better they are than they have been in the last 5 years. It's another trophyless season, isn't it? Yeah,
they were certainly better when Van Persie came on the other night, weren't they, Steve?
He made a massive
difference. What
10 minutes.
What a performance after you've been out for that long to come on and play that well.
Yeah, he can do that though, can't he?
Yeah,
that's one of the real plus points is that he can come on and get the pace of a game so quickly, and to have 3-4 great chances like they had, and for him to pull off those sort of saves. When they looked absolutely dead and buried was amazing. It
was incredible. What would you think from a betting point of view here? Would you go with Arsenal and try and find a way to make them pay?
Back on it. The pitch isn't great, that has to be said, but you can't back a side that cannot beat Portsmouth reserves. I mean, I've seen Portsmouth first team at home in the league, and at times some of the performances have been staggering. They've done all right in the cup, Pompey, but in the league they've been terrible. And then you look at the side that they took up to Wigan, and you're thinking, how can Wigan not beat that side? And they didn't, and if they can't beat Pompey's reserve, they're certainly not going to beat Arsenal, are they?
You wouldn't think so. Well, Arsenal are 8-15 with William Hill to win this game. Wigan are 5-1, and the draw is 3-1. Our first bet is on Arsenal on the Asian handicap with a -1 goal start. That's available at evens. So if the game ends with an Arsenal win by a single goal, you'll get your stakes back. If they go on and win the game more comfortably, then you've got a winning bet. And our second bet is on Robin Van Persie to score any time. He certainly came close against Tottenham. He's available to do so this weekend at a price of evens. You're watching the BetRepublic Premier League preview show with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And after you finish watching the show, you can check out everything else on the BetRepublic website. You can set up your own profile and you can read the latest football betting blogs. And to place some bets with us, all you need to do is click on the William Hill link or banner, which you'll find on the BetRepublic website.